Hello everyone, welcome into the inaugural edition of Inside Frenship. Here on Inside Frenship, we want to tell you the stories of the staff, the students, and the people who are the Frenship School District. Today we're here in the halls of Frenship High School amidst the quiet before the storm that is a new school year set to begin on Monday, August 20th. And even though things are nice and quiet here right now at Frenship High School, there's still been plenty of learning going on throughout the summer, and a lot of that is thanks to our local libraries helping promote summer reading. Take a look.
Flatlands Dance Theater was established as a nonprofit organization. We're Lubbock's only professional dance company. We were established in 2010, and we offer and promote professional dance and diverse art forms in Lubbock and beyond.
Stomp your feet, clap your hands. Everybody ready for a barnyard dance.
I think that's what's wonderful about Flatlands Dance Theater is that we're so diverse in the forms that we offer and what we perform. So we're primarily a contemporary or modern company, but in terms of what we offer and what we can teach, it's modern, contemporary, ballet, jazz, musical theater, tap, you name it, we're able to offer it. I think it's very important that we continue a discussion about the importance of the arts and dance in particular in our community. It's something that I feel like our community needs more of, and what better opportunity than to pair it with language and books and literacy and really get kids involved both in reading and in dancing.
And then lift the other one behind you. Beautiful. Next, prance with the horses.
Any chance we get to promote the arts is very important. I mean, of course, dance is my area of passion, but I think all of the arts are equally valuable. And anything we can do to continue exploring that with our children is important too. So one of the things that we're interested in Flatlands is exploring children's own unique movement styles and preferences. And so we ask them to create movement. Instead of teaching the movement that already exists, like say in ballet, we ask them to create their own movements that they like and want to perform. And we think any opportunity to increase their creativity is what we're after.
I don't know. And then relevate. Up on your toes. Shine, everybody. And then come back down.
I'm glad programs like this exist because any opportunity we can have to get children reading and to get them finding connections between reading and the other things they love in life are very important. And reading is fun, and reading is influential. It takes us to different worlds, and so does dance. So I think the pairing of dance and reading is just seamless. I think it's a wonderful program.
Great story there, and we certainly thank all of our local libraries for their investment in our students during those summer months. And they're not the only organization that invests in our students during the summer months. Take a look at this great story from the National Ranching Heritage Center.
We feel like the heritage of the chuck wagon is important to pass along, and so we do educational activities all throughout the year as well. And we feel like it's a thing that most kids are not getting an opportunity to be exposed to. It's a part of our American history that's very unique. The trail drive era and the cowboy and the chuck wagon is all kind of iconic American, and so we think it's important to pass that heritage along. Mobile kitchen, because the cowboys would take off on the trail drive and they'd be driving their cattle all through the countryside. I mean, there was no really big towns. There was no McDonald's. Can you imagine that? A little bit of sugar, not very many desserts.
One thing I want to tell you guys, if you see anything in this camp that's black, it's hot, okay? Anything that you see that's black, just think it's hot and it'll burn you, okay? Something for them to eat so they'd have some breakfast so they can start their day. They'll get nice and
Today was Chuck Wagon Camp, and we had kids in to show them all the different parts of a chuck wagon, explain the history of the chuck wagon, how they came to be, and what they were used for on the trail drives. And then we thought for the kids it would be really exciting for them to be able to make a recipe. So for today we did the recipe for biscuits, and so they got to mix together all the ingredients, and then they got to roll out with a rolling pin the biscuit dough and cut biscuits. They put them in a pan and they're in the Dutch ovens now.
There you go. Monica will tell you.
I have probably been involved with chuck wagon cooking for about 15 years. Our wagon is a Victor wagon. It was originally my great uncle's wagon, and then I have a cousin that restored the wagon and put the chuck box on it. We originally just wanted it as a family heirloom, and then it turned into cooking a little bit for family and friends, and then we went to a few chuck wagon competitions, and now we do a little catering in the area, so it's really grown a lot. People love the heritage of the chuck wagon, and they love the food too.
Snuggling up. Okay, somebody else cut one. Start right next to one of those other ones.
My husband and I both are history buffs. We do a lot of genealogy research. My husband actually has a chuck wagon cook in his family way back there, and it's just a part of history that we very much are endeared to, and so we want to participate in it and share it with everyone.
So when our take is, we'll look at it, turn it, and set it back down. Now where's that hole at?
Hey, did you know that Wolforth has its own farmers market? Well, if you didn't, let us introduce you to the people of the Wolforth Farmers Market, including some of Friendship's finest students. Take a look.
Can y'all bring me some more ones? The watermelon, sir. We got some orange ones, a few black.
This market got started because the owners of the market were really looking for a place to sell products off-season. So it was during the winter months last year that they decided to open, and they built the structure, and then they went ahead and had a few vendors coming out in the outside, but that really opened up a place to sell some of the other products that were not able to be sold during the off-season.
Super dependable for us, you know, certainly maybe a little bit more.
We came out here and we just, honestly, I don't know how to describe this, and I'm not trying to sound really overly religious, but you just feel that this place is blessed. I mean, there's just such a great spirit out here. They're true to what they're doing. They're not just out here to make money. They're truly trying to make good, healthy food available to their customer base, and that's why we decided to participate.
We're involved in the farmers market because we want to provide a local option of eggs to consumers in Lubbock. Several years ago, I went through a little transformation about what I was eating and what I was putting in my body, and started to understand what that really looked like, and learned that some of the things we eat aren't so good for us. And so I wanted to be a provider that could produce something that's healthy for us and natural.
I've been roasting for about 6 to 8 months as a hobby, and had quite a few friends advise me and say, hey, this is something you might want to try taking out into a commercial sector. We felt that the farmers market was a good place to gauge that interest. And so far, for the last 3 months, we've had very good results and quite a few people coming back week after week after week.
All right, perfect.
Thank you, Ray.
Thank you.
I'm going to be a junior this year at Frenship High School. So I'm a member of Frenship FFA,
I do agronomy in the spring for Texas State CDE events, and yeah, ag's great. Well, we started this last year, the summer right after my freshman year, and we run on family power. I couldn't do this without my family. I owe everything to them. And basically we're a family farm, but I do all the growing and they help me with everything else. I love it. There's the great business side to it. So I learned how to run a business, how to market things, how to work with restaurants and wholesale customers. And then on top of that, I just love growing stuff. So the Wolford Farmers Market is great. It gives me an opportunity to sell year-round. We're here all through the winter selling our vegetables because we do have a greenhouse that we grow some stuff in through the winter. And it's a great market, and I'm really happy with how much it's grown.
Give that guy back. No, you're fine. You're fine.
Great stuff there. Special thanks to Ethan for showing us the Wolford Farmers Market. You know, Frenship ISD has also partnered with some local organizations this summer to provide some summer food programs and activities for our local students. It's a program we called Tiger Bites.
We teamed up with Frenship and they brought the food and we brought the recreational equipment, soccer balls, basketballs, footballs, frisbees, and anything that the kids can play with. When we first started, there was probably a couple kids each day, and then as the time went on, it got bigger, more 10, 20, even 30 some days.
No, I can't.
I have done a couple of camps in the past, but they've only been for like a week or like 2 weeks. And so this summer, it's been the whole entire summer. And so it's been really cool to come out here every day, consistently, every week.
Hey! Go, go, go!
They love to play kickball. Every time they come out here, let's play kickball, let's play kickball. Other than that, a lot of kids like to play soccer. A lot of them love to play volleyball, play basketball a lot. And the parks have playgrounds, so we play on the playgrounds too.
She's the power
For this specific organization in the summer, we target the neighborhoods that are more in need. And so we provide the food and the recreation with them. And I think both parts are very important. The food necessarily because they need nutrition. And some of these families do, struggle a little bit financially, but also the recreation because we get to spend time with them and create a relationship with them. And so I think both we get to enjoy a meal and we can play with them. I think both parts are very important. And so that is a great segue into creating a relationship that could last past the summer.
A lot of the parents talk about they love to get their kids out and get them out of the house and playing instead of being home on their tablets, watching TV. So it's really good for us because we get to interact with them and play with them.
I've always had a love for kids, of course, but this definitely taught me patience, and also it's helped me to see the joy in children that I think that we should continue throughout our adult lives as well, the joy in Christ. And it's cool to make relationships with them that you can continue through the whole summer instead of just a week. There's a couple of kids that have come every day, almost every week, and they've become really special to me, but I've really gotten to talk with their parents, and so I get to know the kids and their parents, and I get to know more about their home lives, and that's really cool to meet their family because they bring their family members and just get to know the whole family in general.
I never thought I would love working with children the way I do. It's helped me grow a lot with myself and really shown me that kids really need a good direction and good leaders to help them grow up.
What a great program there at Tiger Bites. We say special thanks to all of those who had a hand in making that program so successful this summer. You know, here at the Tiger Pit, Frenship Elementary and Middle School girls had a chance to dig in and spike their interest in the game of volleyball at the Frenship Tiger Volleyball Camp. Let's take a look.
Once you toss the ball, you're going to go over to the passing line in the back of the line. Sound good? So you're always going to follow where your ball goes. Ready? Go hard. Go! Oh, good try, hustle, hustle, hustle. Follow, keep going. Ready, go. Woo! There you go, target. Hey, come on, hustle, hustle, hustle.
For our little girls, early in the morning, we really just want to establish kind of a firm foundation and really get them to enjoy volleyball so that they want to continue through the program and develop as Tigers. And then with our older girls, especially in the afternoon, we want to reiterate what we are as a program at the high school, because they're at the middle school level. They're learning kind of our basic offense, defense, and then with freshmen that are here in the gym, we're actually kind of using this as an opportunity to get to know the girls and see how they are already developed within our program. Well, we're really developing, obviously passing, because passing is the definite start of I don't even know how to explain it. Like, it's the most important part of the game. But with our young girls, we just develop passing, setting, and we kind of start the basics of serving. They're usually taught to serve underhanded, so we try to transition them to that overhanded serve. With our older girls, they have the foundation of your typical passing, setting, everything. With them, we're trying to develop offenses, teach them the hitting positions, our expectations defensively, how we're going to run a 5-1 or a 6, or our offenses that we run. With these older girls, we really hound them on making sure that they're doing the little things right, because little things turn into big things for us. I think the younger girls are having a lot of fun, and that's really awesome as a coach to see that love develop, because it transitions to the older girls and coming back each year. And these girls are responding really well. I think they're excited to be Tigers. I have heard a few of them are like looking forward to starting two-a-days next week. And so I think it's helping kind of get off the dust, but also give them a little confidence coming in as newbies and realizing that they do have an important part to what we stand for. I love what I do. I love these kids. I love what Frenship stands for. I'm actually a graduate of Frenship. So seeing the love of Tiger Pride just develop in these kids, I'd give up 2, 3, 4 weeks for them. And I know that a lot of people just say that, but I genuinely mean it. These girls make me excited. It gets me ready to go back to the classroom. It's kind of the cherry on top for me. So.
What a fun look at the Frenship volleyball program. We say thanks to them and best of luck as the new season gets underway here in 2018. You know, as August 20th rolls around, the first day of a new school year, we have an exciting group of seniors, the class of 2019, ready to get their senior year underway. We had a chance to visit with a few of them and see what their senior year means to them.
It's very exciting. I'm looking forward to new opportunities and just different things that we get to do during senior year.
I think it's something that we're all going to grow together for, and I'm ready for our class to be united.
It's kind of crazy, a little surreal. I mean, the time just kind of flew by. We're just kind of here, and it's like, whoa.
It's great to finally be a senior and kind of get to be a leader in the school that I've grown up in.
Honestly, I didn't think I'd make it this far. I'd just like to thank Google and Wikipedia for doing all my papers for me. I'd like to thank my mom.
To not sleep in any of my classes.
To be better than I was last year.
I'm taking a lot of dual credit classes this year. I'm also drum major in the band, so I'm getting some leadership there. And just really overall studying, trying to improve my grades, improve my testing scores.
Besides survive, I don't know, find a college that I like, try to get my GPA up, just kind of the regular stuff, I guess.
Well, I'm taking dual credit courses, and so I'm excited for that because that helps you to be prepared more and you learn how a college setting works.
My goal is, for one, not to get senioritis, but to get into my top school, which is University of Texas at Austin.
Since I am drum major in band, I think I'm looking forward to that the most, and just trying to be a big part of that.
I'm excited about getting out of here.
I'm excited about my last memories here, and I'm excited for Friday Night Lights. It's going to be pretty fun.
I'm super excited for just like all the senior activities. Like I'm on the golf team, so I'm excited for all the trips we get to take this year, and I'm excited for senior pranks, but that's a secret.
Making memories. I mean, this is the year where, like, this is the last year. Go big or go home, I guess.
I think the best experience about being a senior is just going to be all the excitement around it and just like the last few days of school, just knowing that I'm done, I don't have to come back, but also knowing that there's a new future ahead of me.
Hey, great stuff right there. We certainly want to wish the Frenship High School class of 2019 all the best during their senior year. Hey, thanks for joining us today. If you have any great stories about Frenship ISD, we want to tell them. Be sure to reach out to us. Send us an email, communications@frenship.us. Also, be sure to follow Frenship ISD on Facebook and Twitter @Frenship ISD. Hey, thanks again for joining us. We'll see you on the next edition of Inside Frenship.